My father used such different methods that changed him from being unproductive, super productive, just with this bullet journal. How he uses a bullet journal to schedule his life. Here's my dad.
Hello, I'm Tiago's dad. The bullet journal, I came across it by accident. I've tried lots of different things to try to get organized, because you can see when you're an adult and you got all these things coming at you left, right, and center, it's hard to grasp. So what I would do is I would usually just keep it all in your head, and then after a while that raises your stress levels really high. So part of the process that really worked for me with the bullet journal is just simply writing it down.
How many times do you use this bullet journal per day? Do you just do it when you feel like it, or do you have like a set time, like in the morning or like at night?
I like to keep it with me all the time. So if I have an idea or it's something that I need to do, I take it out of my bag and I look at it, and I just remind myself, okay, I have this thing done. I use this to write down my quarter goals, because you can see it's quarter one, quarter two, quarter three. So I use this pager for just goals. I put down what I think I need to do for the month. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna do something crazy. You're gonna do every single month of the year. That's right. You're gonna do this because I told you to. So you know why? Because this is like your planner. You need to know what's coming up throughout the year, and you can't work with this, okay? Next, will tell you what is on your inside your bullet journal. This is like a table of contents. You know, when you read a book, you read the front page of the book to tell you what's on it and what page to go. Yeah, this is it. Same thing. Okay.
Then as a general planner for the whole month and whole year, so then you can see what are some huge events that he had.
The next thing you got to do is you write your future log. And what you do is you're going to organize the future log. You're going to separate this into 6 sections. 1 section for each month. I like to have it nice and vertical. It gives me lots of room to write down everything I'm going to do. These are like future tasks, events like birthdays, holidays, appointments, whatever you need, and you put it down here, and you put that ahead of time. Let's say you're in January and you have an appointment in March. Well, you come here and you put down your appointment in March. So how do you work this thing? Okay, well, I put some examples here. We know October 31st is Halloween, so I put a little day of the month, Halloween. There you go. You know Halloween's in October. Here's Christmas. Here's Boxing Day on the 26th. Here's Canada Day on July 1.
One of the things he mentioned that's super important that everyone should do is go with the flow. Stop acting so overwhelmed. This is your journal. Go with the flow. Just do the months, do the weeks.
So now you're ready to get rolling, okay? I already pre-populated the month. So that's the flow. You go from the planner to the month. This is called the monthly log. So that's what you do. You transfer everything you have here planned. You know what's coming up. You start from the left-hand side. You number every day of the month here from 1 down to the last day of the month, which January is 31 days. And I like to label each day of the week, starting Monday, Saturday, Sunday. And I like to have a line across on it, just to tell me visually where the week is.
One of the things I always say is track habits. And he also implemented this in his journal as the reading, and he tracks those habits with the stars. They're pretty easy to do.
I like to track my habit right here in the monthly log. So I put my habit ones labels here, and this is just a sample. So when I do my habit, whether it's usually reading or exercise, I put a little X here that I think that I've done that for the day. So on the right hand side, this is where you're going to write all your goals for the month, stuff that you need to do, any notes. So you have this use free running notes, and any ideas that you capture for the month, you just put them here. This is where you live. You live here for the week. At the end of the week, you keep transferring stuff, to-dos that you haven't done over to the next week. And then anything that you have to do for the future in the week, you put it here. That's what you do. You don't go back and forth flipping pages. You live as you go. So every morning I like to get up at 6 a.m. So I have my time starting from 6 a.m. all the way to 10 p.m. Okay, so I work 9 to 5, so I put my 9 to 5 here for the entire week. And this week, I see my priorities here. I got my YouTube I want to focus on this week, and I wanted to read more. So I started planning out, okay, here's every day I'm going to do a couple of 1 or 2 hours. I'm going to work on my YouTube project, and here I'm going to do some reading before I go to sleep, for example. So you put your whole life here, and this nice thing is you got this entire view of your week, and you can plan out as you go. So every day of the week that I'm active on, that's when I do my time blocking. And at the bottom here, I have enough room to write all my to-dos that I have to do. And I like to do Saturday, Sunday. is I do my weekend, so I put my weekend over here, and these are my priorities for the week. So any task that necessarily don't have a day of the week, I put it also here. This is my bullet journal method.
Hey guys, all for watching. It's been a very good video. I learned a lot, you learned a lot, hopefully. Tell me what you guys want me to cover next, and see you guys.